Hey everybody, it's Ivy, the mayoral candidate for the city of Yonkers. How are you doing today? Oh my goodness, the petitioning period is over. Praise the Lord. Yes, it was a lot. In the background, you're listening to James Brown, and he's just basically telling everybody to get up, get involved, get into it, okay? So anyway, I just want to congratulate all of the candidates for every position running for city council for the 3rd district, 1st district city council, Westchester County legislator, and the mayor. I just want to give everybody a round of applause. This was really different for us. We're used to going out in the hot weather, you know, not the cold. So everything was changed this year, and we had to run in February. Oof. Freezing, mucho frío. It was very cold, and there were times when we were out there knocking at doors. It was 15 degrees wind chill. This one guy said, yes, I'm a registered voter. Yes, I'm going to sign your petition because you guys are out here in 15-degree weather. So yeah, it was pretty brutal. It was pretty cold, but it was really worth it because, you know, petitioning, even though the campaign is very difficult, but it's the only time, one of the times that you first initially get to meet a lot of the people. Now, I've run 3 or 4 times before. I ran for city council in 2011. I ran for city council president in 2013. That was a pretty good run. Missed the primary by 130 votes, but then I had certain people that were really against me, but that was okay, 130 votes. And then I ran again in 2015, which caused me my my job because I was just running like I always did, in the same position, same people, but you know, for some reason 2015 was like a head burst opener, you know. And then again, I'm running now. Well, yeah, I'm running now for the mayor seat. So anyway, I just want to say that yesterday, now that this is over, we get a chance to live a somewhat regular life for right now. And here's what happens. Now that we have our petitions in, what happens is you can look at other people's petitions. I don't look at anybody's petition. I believe that, you know, we live in a democracy. So therefore, if I live in a democracy and people have choices of who they would like to vote for, it's a wonderful thing. To me, the more the merrier, you know, and it doesn't really matter to me. If I feel that I have something that someone is interested in, that's fine. Here, though, it's a whole nother thing. So I don't look at people's petitions, whether you got the double signatures or not. Listen, it was cold outside. So to me, everybody deserves to have their name on the ballot. But I can't say the same thing. You know, this is Yonkers, and we know what it's known for. And like I said, I was told that Yonkers is not ready for a black female mayor. Like I said in my last video, I don't know what that means. I mean, just because of my outside, you feel that, you know, I'm not capable. I don't know what that's all about, but regardless, I'm doing it anyway, you know. And I just think that we're just all needing a little bit of a break right now. And some of us are driven, so we don't ever get tired of this stuff, you know. So to some people, it's a game, you know, like I'm going to beat you, you know. Listen, I was an athlete, you know, I know what healthy competition is. Unfortunately, some of what we do is not healthy. I think my little pluggy came out. I thought I was... These gadgets are amazing, you know. I mean, you never know where you're going with these things. Sorry about that, everybody. So anyway, so some of the people are driven and they're going to continue to just, you know, eat away at everybody. Some people, like look at it as a game of chess or a game of checkers, and they play games with people's lives. And to me, that's just not cool at all. And that's what it really is about. Some people, they are just lost. They don't know what else they would do if they didn't get this. So their whole livelihood depends on it, because where would they go and what would they do, and who would they be if they didn't have this? Instead of looking at it as a time to maybe explore other options. Anyway, that's for us to say, because some of us have experienced not being where we thought we could be or where we wanted to be. What are you going to do? So they play the game to see who can beat out this one and who can get rid of this one. And it's really kind of ugly, and it's really not cool, but it doesn't stop them from doing it. Anyway, I want to tell you guys about something that I've been able to do. I was able finally to go and do something else. By the way, I'm so it's like relieved when you get through and you don't have to go outside in the cold weather. And today it's a rainy one, so it would have been a real creepy day to go outside. So yesterday I was in Manhattan at the National Action Network Convention 2019. So we were at this yesterday. Some very, very powerful guest panels. You get your little there you go. So we get to, wear this thing to get in. It was wonderful. I was very happy to be invited. Yesterday we were able to attend the Daughters of the Movement, which had a lot of powerful women from very powerful men, whether it was their fathers or their husbands. And then we stayed for the case for criminal justice reform. Very powerful people on the panel. Some very good ideas came up with some suggestions and ways of eliminating this whole imprisonment thing, and black people and brown people being imprisoned, and just another form of slavery. So it was a very powerful conversation. Some very good panelists, real people, real straightforward talk. Nobody's like, it was white people on the panel, black people on the panel. It didn't really matter. Everybody spoke, and they were straight about what they spoke. Hopefully they all meant everything that they said. And then today was the real power broker. I mean, practically every Democrat that was running for president of the United States was there today. Honestly, I'll tell you, it was Elizabeth Warren, Alexandria was there, Kamala Harris was there, Bernie Sanders, Cory Booker, Christine Gillibrand. I mean, you name it, they were all there. So if you wanted to rub elbows and go to one of their workshops or whatever, you could do that too. It was very, very, very good. And sometimes you do have to reach outside of Yonkers. I mean, a lot of times people will say, oh, you're not a part of the community. Well, you know what? You can't choose where you're born. You can choose where you live when you become an adult, but you can't choose where you're born, and you can't choose, what race you're born into or what gender you're born. You don't have any control over that, okay? You do what you have with what you have, Anyway, the thing is that we send our children away to college because we want them to have a different experience. It would be just absolutely ridiculous to just remain in one spot and not see how the other world lives. If you're in a dysfunctional family and everybody's fussing and arguing and controlling or whatever it is that's going on in that dysfunction, you want to get out and experience other families and other people, to look at the dynamics of those relationships that are more healthier. And just because you're born into something doesn't mean you have to stay there. Listen, I was born in Birmingham, Alabama, and we were treated brutally. So if I wanted to hold in a lot of anger and be angry, I could do that. But I wanted to make people understand the difference in that we're all really the same. We just want the same. We want the same things. We want a decent roof over our head. We want decent clothes on our backs, even though I'm wearing these cold shoulder ones right now. Good clothes on our back, and we want to be able to have decent food and good water to drink. I mean, have money in the bank to go on a vacation and make sure that, we can have a decent quality of life. That's all everybody wants. It doesn't matter what race, creed, or color you are. You didn't pick that. You didn't choose that. But unfortunately, some people are mistreated because of the way they look. And that is unfortunate. I'm hoping that anyone who comes out for me as mayor of the city of Yonkers will just look at my spirit and not judge me because I'm a woman, and not judge me because I'm a Black American. Please don't do that. Please understand that I'm an educated woman. I have life experience. I have education. I have work experience. I'm used to working with people. I know how to motivate people, and that's very, very, very important. You don't have to. CEOs of companies don't always know everything there is about every single department that they're the CEO of or the owner of. What it is they choose the right people, and they depend on those people to make sure that that company runs. So it's the same thing for a family like the city of Yonkers, or a family that has a head of a household who cannot treat one child better than another. So, and I think I've used that analogy before. But anyway, I'm just very happy that this part is over. I am emceeing a woman's event on tomorrow morning. I still have to get my hair done, which is why I have this hat on. I have to get my hair done, my nails done. I have to do all the girly things that I was not able to do and didn't have time to do while campaigning. So now I got to get caught up with that, not to mention laundry and all the other things that I have to do. But I'm happy to be able to take a week or so to do this. And I just want to once again thank everybody who prayed for me, everybody who gave of their time and their energy, something that they're not going to be able to get back, because you did it out of love, you did it out of kindness, you did it because you believe in me. Thank you to all those who stuck by my side and who continue to stick by my side, because you know who I really am. And for those of you who don't know me, and I hope that we'll get to know each other. I like to surround myself with positive energies and positive people, and very light people. Light meaning, your brightness, and most dark people don't care that much for me. And that's okay, because you don't need everybody to like you. So I love the fact that you all have been there. And I just want to, again, applaud every single candidate from the 1st district, the 3rd district, the 17th, legislative district, the 16th, all the people running for mayor. I just want to applaud everybody for getting this over with and surviving it. Okay, so you guys have a beautiful, beautiful night. I love all of you, and thank you for listening. And we're going to listen to James Brown again, because honestly, I think everybody needs to get up, get into it, and get involved. Don't just let somebody decide who you're going to be ruled by. Okay, make your own decisions, make up your own mind, and lead with your heart. Okay, guys, love you so much, and thank you again for listening. Take care now.